All right, good morning everybody. We will continue with the topic of mechanical properties of fluids, and we will try and understand it a little more better. Okay, so what we finished off in our previous class was that so let's say if we have a vessel which has liquid filled in it, so we are basically continuing with mechanical properties of fluids. Okay, so we are basically continuing with mechanical properties of fluids, and in this we are going to continue today with a little more of it. Okay, now let's say in this container, if a liquid is filled, okay, so at a point A we have just seen how to calculate the pressure. So we have atmospheric pressure acting here. Let's say the height of the liquid is h, or rather the height of this point is basically h. The density of the liquid is equal to rho, and let's say g is the acceleration due to gravity. Okay, so what we have here is pressure at this point A will be equal to atmospheric pressure plus h rho g. We have seen this, we have derived this as well. Okay, so now if we were to plot a graph, so let's say if we were to plot a graph, how would this look like? See, this PA is equal to P0 plus HPG. This can be compared to Y is equal to mx plus c. Now look at this c. This is basically the y-intercept. So we will have P0 out here. Okay. And this is the slope. What will be the slope? Basically the slope will be m is equal to rho into g. Okay. And this x part will be the h. So we will have something like this. Okay. So in this column we will have pressure inside the liquid, and this will be height of the point below the liquid surface and inside it. Okay, so this is how we are going to represent. This is the graph which is going to represent PA is equal to P0 plus height into density into gravity. Okay, is this clear? Is this kind of clear? See, we can generally compare. We know that in this is the slope intercept form. This is the y, and this is the slope. And this is the y-intercept basically. This is the y-intercept. In coordinate geometry we have learned this. Slope can also be represented as tan theta. So we can also represent this as tan theta is equal to rho g. Okay, clear? Okay. Alright, so let's say we will take some examples out here. So we have a question here. There are three vessels. There are three vessels which have different shapes. Okay, and the third one is, let's say like this. Okay, so we have three vessels which have different shapes. Okay, so let's say this is of height h. Again, the liquid column is till height h. Again, the liquid column till height is h. Let's say we have pressure PA here, we have pressure PB here, and we have pressure PC here. The density of the liquid is the same, that is rho. Okay. So we have to calculate what is, so we have options here. Let's say pressure at A is greater than pressure at B is greater than pressure at C. We have an option here, pressure at A is equal to pressure at B is equal to pressure at C. We have an option C where PC is greater than PB is greater than PA. Okay, then we have an option here, PB is greater than PA and this is greater than PC. Okay. So try and find this out. I am giving you some time. Try and find this out. In the meanwhile, you can take a snapshot of the same as well. Are we done? No? Okay, see, this is easy. Now, for pressure at P at A, for all of them, the atmospheric pressure is going to remain the same, correct? So, pressure at A will be equal to pressure, atmospheric pressure, rho, H and G. Let's look about pressure at B. So, pressure at B will be again atmospheric pressure plus rho H G, that is how it is, right? Pressure at C, pressure, atmospheric pressure plus rho H G. If you look, all these are same, so this option would be correct. So, pressure at A will be equal to pressure at B will be equal to pressure at C. See, the dependency of pressure is on the atmospheric pressure, which is the same for everybody. The dependency of pressure at a particular point is dependent on the density. Now, since the liquid is the same in all these three flasks, so the density is going to remain the same. Again, the dependency is on the height of the point from the surface of the liquid, and in all these three cases, the height of the point from the surface of the liquid remains same. So, obviously, it will be the same, and of course, G is same for everyone. So, PA will be equal to PB will be equal to PC. Okay. You can take a snapshot of the same. All right, we will have another problem in this one. All right, so the question goes here, three vessels having equal base area. There are three vessels having equal base area. Three vessels having equal base area are filled with equal volume of the same liquid. Are filled with equal volume of the same liquid. Three vessels are filled with equal volume of the same liquid. So, let us say this is PA, this is PB and this is PC. The volume is the same and the base area is the same. So, the base area of this one is equal to the base area of this one is equal to the base area of this one. Okay. So, you have to calculate. So, pressure at A will be greater than pressure at B will be greater than pressure at C. The first option that you have here is this. Second option is pressure at A will be equal to pressure at B will be equal to pressure at C. The third option is pressure at C will be greater than pressure at A will be greater than pressure at B. Okay. The fourth option is pressure at B will be greater than pressure at A will be greater than pressure at C. Okay. Just try for some time and then I will explain this to you. Okay. See, three vessels having equal base area, all of them have equal base area, are filled with, so for every one of them area will be the same. Okay, so let this be the area filled with equal volumes of same liquid. Now volume is equal to what? Area into height. So volume, so height is equal to volume upon area, correct? Okay, now look at this. In this case, the area remains the same. So let's say it has acquired a height of this one. So let's say this will be HA. Okay, now look at this one. The area is decreasing. When area will decrease, what will happen? In order to accommodate the same volume, what will happen? See, height is dependent on area. So this height has to be the same. Sorry, this is volume is same. Area is decreasing. See, area is decreasing. Here the height is h. Then what will happen? So this height will increase. If area is decreasing, so we can see that height is inversely proportional to area. See, if area is decreasing, then height will increase. So let's say this is HB. So this will become HB. Okay, and then again we have here the base area is the same, and here the area is increasing. So if the area is increasing, then the height will decrease. Why? Because it is inversely proportional. So here the height will adjust itself somewhere here. So it's very obvious that height at C will be lesser than height at A, and this will be lesser than height at B. Okay, so height at B will be the highest, and pressure is directly proportional to, say, pressure is equal to P naught plus H rho G. Now if we consider P naught to be the same for everyone, so pressure is directly proportional to height. The more is the height, the more will be the pressure. So here pressure at C will be less than pressure at A, will be less than pressure at B. So this will be the correct option. I am sorry, this is like this, sorry. Pressure at C will be less than pressure at A, and this will be less than pressure at B. Okay, so this is going to be the correct option for this one. Okay, you can take a snapshot of the same. We'll do some more. Okay, we have another question here. Equal masses of three liquids, of three fluids A, B and C are filled. Okay, equal masses of three fluids A, B and C are filled in similar vessels, in three similar vessels. Okay, so here it is given, if PA is greater than PB is greater than PC, if PA is greater than PB is greater than PC, find or rather which one is correct, find the correct option, find the correct option. Okay, so here we have option A, which is PA is greater than PB is greater than PC. Then we have option B, which is basically PC is greater than PB is greater than PA. Okay, then we have option C, which is basically PC is greater than PA is greater than PB. And here we have option D, which is PA is equal to PB is equal to PC. Okay, try this out. So basically we have three vessels which are kept like this. So the first vessel will have the liquid level till this one, the second vessel has liquid level till this one, and the third vessel has liquid level, let's say, till this one. So we are talking about PA, this is PB, and this is PC.